The story of Albania is all about never giving up. It shows how strong and determined the Albanian people truly are. They've faced so many tough times, invasions, internal conflicts, you name it. But each time, they've bounced back, rebuilding their lives and protecting their culture. This incredible strength is woven throughout their entire history, from fighting off the Ottomans to their fight for independence in the 1900s. You know what's really amazing? Albanians held on to their language, which is totally unique in Europe. While other Balkan languages were changing because of influences from Slavic or Romance languages, Albanians stayed strong. It shows just how much they wanted to keep their identity. This makes Albanians incredibly proud and symbolizes their unbreakable spirit. And here's another thing. Albanians have always been open to different religions. Even with times of forced conversions and persecution, Albania today is known for Muslims, Christians and Bektashis all living together peacefully. This harmony proves they can overcome past differences and embrace a shared Albanian identity. Whenever times were tough, Albanians came together as one. From the legendary Gjorgji Kastrioti Skanderbeg fighting the Ottomans to the nationwide movements that ended communist rule, they've always fought for their freedom. This spirit of resistance is a core part of what it means to be Albanian, and it continues to inspire every new generation. So as the Byzantine Empire lost its grip, Albanian nobles started creating their own independent states. Think of them like mini-kingdoms, right? We call them principalities. These principalities help bring everyone together, both politically, like with laws and stuff, and culturally, like with shared traditions. One important one was the Principality of Arbanon, ruled by the Progoni family. They declared independence way back in the 1100s, the 12th century. Pretty cool, huh? They even made their own money, their own coins. And they talked and made deals with neighboring rulers, just like countries do today. The Albanian church was also pretty independent. Local bishops were important figures, and guess what? The Albanian language started showing up in religious books, which was a big deal. But here's the thing. New, powerful empires like the Serbian Empire and the Ottomans started to become a threat to these Albanian principalities. So things took a big turn for Albania when the Ottomans arrived. It was a really important moment in their history. Albanians fought back hard, using their knowledge of the land to their advantage. They knew all the hiding spots and tricky paths. Now there was this guy, Skanderbeg. He used to be an Ottoman commander, but he switched sides and led the Albanian resistance. He was a really good leader. He even won a big battle at a place called Belior in 1455. This victory gave everyone hope that they could win against the Ottomans, Gap 2S. But even though they lost some battles at first, the Ottomans knew Albania was important. It was in a really good spot. A powerful leader named Mehmed II sent tons of soldiers and supplies to take over Albania. Sadly, little by little, the Albanian resistance started to weaken. The Ottomans just kept coming and kept fighting. Hey everyone, let's talk about a true Albanian hero, Gjorgji Kastrioti, better known as Skanderbeg. He's like a super important figure in Albanian history. Think of him as like a legendary warrior. Born in 1405, Skanderbeg was actually educated in the Ottoman court. Can you believe that? Living with the enemy, basically. But get this, he stayed true to his Albanian roots. He never forgot where he came from, no. Then, in 1443, something amazing happened. He came back home to lead the fight against the Ottomans. He was like, enough is enough. Gap 2S. Skanderbeg was a brilliant leader. He brought all the different Albanian groups together, like uniting them as one. He set up his main base in Kruja, a really important city. Skanderbeg was a smart fighter. He used clever tactics like surprise attacks and stuff to confuse the Ottomans. They didn't know what hit them. For 25 years, a quarter of a century, Skanderbeg kept the Ottomans out of Albania. He just wouldn't give up. Even today, hundreds of years later, Skanderbeg's bravery inspires Albanians. He's a symbol of never giving up, of always fighting for what you believe in. He's a true legend.